Hey, Henry Matz. Let's see. St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day 2025. How are you?
I'm good.
And you were at school today, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So, let's see. You had some big news today, right? Didn't you? You told me that there are two things you're kind of excited about. What was the first thing you saw?
Yeah, so it's official. I am signed up for jazz band for next school year, my sophomore year. And I did amazing on a term final for English class.
Is that right? Wait. Let's go back to the jazz band thing, because I'm not too surprised about about you being in the jazz band. But what do we know about which jazz band is going to be and how that's all going to work out? I mean, you have to be in the class and then apply for it, or you've been accepted, or how does it work?
No, I kind of just signed up today. It was just like a student counting sheet. So today was that day, and not auditions yet. Those are gonna be later at the end of the year, but
Wait, and that's because there are two jazz bands, right? There's like I don't remember the name of the first
that's
one.
right. Yep. There's two jazz bands. There's Jazz 1, Jazz 2.
And 1 is anybody can be a part of it. No, 2 is anybody can be a part of it. And then Jazz 1 is that's what the tryouts are for later this year.
Yep, that's right.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha. Now, I think it's pretty awesome that you're even going to do it. And it's not that easy. And I think a lot of people find it pretty intimidating. So I think it's kind of cool that you're up for it. That's a lot.
Yeah, thanks.
What are you going to play in the jazz band, do you think?
Honestly, I don't know. Probably be drum kit or vibraphone.
Is the vibraphone the thing that sits high up, it looks like a piano except keys you hit? Is that the vibraphone?
Metal keys, like a bucket. Yeah, bigger.
But that is like a xylophone is a small little version of that.
No, they're about the same size. They're about the same size. It's just metal keys instead of wood.
When you were a kid, you used to have this little what I called a xylophone, and it had like a little like a ball on the end of a stick, and it was attached to a string, so you couldn't lose it, and you would hit this little thing and it'd make all the different noise.
The rainbow one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then back to this other thing. Now, you were worried about this test. You ended up doing okay, but you were worried about it initially?
Well, it wasn't really a test. It was an essay. It wasn't as hard. It didn't take me a long time, but I'm just surprised at my grade. You know, I don't usually do too well when it comes to writing essays.
Oh, okay, the essay part?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, you might not do that well from your perspective, but I mean, you also, when you have something in front of you, you just kind of get it done. Like, you work pretty hard until it's finished and finished right. So, I mean, you may not do well from your perspective. It might take longer than you think it should, but you get it done and your grades are like, what, all A's? So, I mean, what are you going to, it's hard to complain about that.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
It's pretty awesome. Well, hey, listen, this is the inaugural Scott Talks. It's pretty cool. You're the first guy.
That's right.
You know, that was supposed to earn you a gift card, but I said it was the first 4 volunteers. So you actually were not a volunteer.
Yeah, no.
Matter of fact, I think your 4 brothers volunteered before you did. It doesn't mean I'm not going to give you a gift card. It's just you may not like where it's to. I'm probably going to get you a gift card to like Orange Theory or something. You know, something you'd be totally useless.
Actually, I mean, if I could go.
You would go to Orange Theory?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's like not for kids.
Yeah. I couldn't go, but I need a gym.
I got to think of something more useless than that. What about like swimming lessons at the all girls school or something?
Oh my gosh, I hate swimming altogether.
Yeah,
so.
well, see, there you go. I'll get you a gift card for swim lessons. All right, well, let's see. Hey, so the kind of format thing that we're going to be doing here, and this is what I'm hoping to do with with you and your brothers and your mom, of course, and then this is gonna expand. If it goes well, it's gonna expand out. It might not. I mean, I think this is probably gonna. Who's gonna listen to this? Is gonna be you and me probably. I mean, I might send it to somebody else, but it's gonna be too long and they're gonna get bored. Yeah. So the whole idea here is I I want to get a few questions out there, get you to answer, just to participate, and I want to be able to put this somewhere so we can remember it, we can look back on it, that sort of thing. But I bet it's not going to go online or anything like that. Depends on kind of the interest from the grandparents and family and stuff like that. You know, I think Uncle Dan will listen to it. Aunt Emily will listen to it, and then it'll be legit because she'll spread it to all her friends, and her friends are on online like they're crazy. Okay, so the format is I'm going to ask you some questions. Now I sent you some questions I want you to be prepared for, but I'm going to kind of run through some of these things, and you can kind of tell me. You just give me some answers. Now we're going to start off by some basic questions, and that could be long answers, and then we're also going to move on over to maybe a speed round. We got some would you rather's. All right. Now, at any point in time, though, I want to encourage you. You can ask questions back, but you can't ask the same question back unless it's like, "Hey, I think it might be this, but what do you think?" Or, "Oh yeah, well, you know what." What would be your favorite this or that? Because then maybe we'll have a little back and forth. But I want you to, be at least a little thoughtful about that. But okay, so I'm gonna ask you the first. What do you think of this house, Henry?
Cheapers. We've obviously lived in this house for a while, so, and I've moved around quite a bit. But right now I'm in a pretty big room, so I'm not complaining. A lot of space, a lot of family room for everyone. It's not new, like I said. So.
Wait, what's not new? The house or your
the house? Nothing is new and exciting. You know, it's the same old, but.
I mean, that's compared to what? I mean, where to your last house or the house back in Illinois?
Yeah, probably our past houses.
We had this attic in our house in Urbana. You remember that way up the top?
I do.
Dude, did you ever even want to go up there? It was kind of terrifying.
No, I didn't.
The weirdest thing about that, did you ever look at the walls and notice like a bunch of nails sticking right out of the wall, like the shingle nails, and then you can like stand up too fast and it'll go right in your hair?
Oh.
It was not great. You couldn't stand up too tall. You gotta be careful. So yeah, okay. And you do have probably the biggest room. I mean, maybe not as big as the master, but it's darn close,
Yeah.
What do you think about putting on these walls? It's kind of, since we're doing this in your room.
It's really bland. That's right.
Yeah. Well, I don't say it's bland. It's kind of, maybe you just like it like that.
Yeah. Posters fill up the wall. Drummers is a great thing to fill up your wall with. Maybe some more shelves.
Mm-hmm.
For Legos, I have a big Lego collection.
You sure do. They're all behind me here.
All there. I don't know. Maybe I get in the records, vinyls, put those on my walls.
Yeah, man. I like that. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know there's a Jurassic Park Lego show at the OMSI right now. Basically, it's huge dinosaurs made out of Legos. They got the Jurassic Park car, the Jeep. They got all kinds of stuff there, but it's all in Lego. It's huge. It's a huge thing. It looks amazing.
No, for real?
Yeah, we should go.
I
had no idea. I had no idea it was going on. And then somebody told me about it today.
That's my first time hearing about it.
Okay, you've had a bad week at school, Henry. Tell me how you want to spend the weekend.
Oh my gosh. Well, first thing, I want to sleep in. Weeks are tiring. So chill, number one. Play a lot of video games. I want to go try new restaurants. I know there's a lot we haven't been to around town, maybe in Portland, downtown Vancouver.
What kind of food are we talking about here?
Oh, anything. I'm not a picky eater, so like burgers, to sushi, to pizza, literally anything.
You got to go back to that place we went the other day
bamboo
and get
sushi?
the bamboo, get that fried green bean thing.
Very much so. I want to go back so bad.
Okay, so that was ridiculous, right?
That was
you
almost too good.
You crushed that so fast. You basically fell asleep at the table.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
I was like, "What's happening?"
I've never eaten so much in my life.
I honestly thought I had to stand up, go around the table, and like make sure you didn't fall.
Yeah, I probably ate like 40 individual sushi rolls.
Did you ever eat the leftovers?
Yeah.
You did? But
That,
it's kind of
that's
mushy.
very
That was a
same
mushy
night.
one.
Very same night. Very same night.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Very same night.
Yeah, that green bean. She said, what did she say about the green bean thing?
It was the most popular, and people are coming from all around town. Yeah, to come and get that. You know.
Now, I kind of agree. It was good. It was good.
Yes, it was. It was definitely the best thing on their menu.
Yeah, man. There's no doubt. Okay, let's move on. We don't want to be wasting all our time on this stuff. Okay, just kidding. I love food. Was there anything else you want to do for that weekend? Because you didn't mention crushing Fortnite and stuff like that.
Oh, I did. I mentioned.
You did?
I did mention Fortnite.
Oh, okay. I see. I don't know. I got so fixated on the food thing, especially the sushi.
Yeah.
And ramen.
Well, obviously, I can't eat ramen.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But they can make other noodles for that.
Rice noodles. Yeah. Well.
So there's a place, in Chicago, where you can get the bowl without noodles. It's just the broth, and the broth has like other stuff in it. And then you just crush the broth. You just drink the broth straight. It's like spicy and salty. It's so good.
I can imagine being good, but it's not really ramen at that point.
No, it's not ramen.
No.
It's like broth.
Broth
and pork.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, next question. Who will you marry? Just kidding. Okay, move on. All right. I asked you to bring something. I want you to bring something
Yes,
and
you
tell
did.
me, is there something that was important to you? Tell me what you brought. Tell the audience what you brought. Everybody wants to know.
So I bought a Paul Goldschmidt rookie card. This is a Topps card, and I got this from my baseball coach about 2 years back. This is really special to me. I am a Cardinals fan. Obviously, his rookie card, he was on the Diamondbacks, but still one of my favorite players to this day. And, just one of my most valuable and coolest, decorations in my room, where I have it sitting on my desk all the time.
Yeah. So, you got this thing in a case here.
Yeah, I do.
So, you think that could get graded as a high number?
Actually, now I'm thinking about it, probably not like a 10 or a 9, but I could see it getting an 8. It's in really good condition.
Yeah.
I was not the previous owner of this, so.
So Paul Goldschmidt, he's now moved on from the Cardinals, right?
That's right.
And where is he hitting now?
I have no idea.
I think he's going to the Yankees, right? Did he go to the Yankees?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Let's look that up. Wish we had like a guy who can look things up for us over here on the side, but we're gonna have to look it up ourselves. But why do you think that of all the things, why do you think it's a baseball card that you pulled out?
Well, first off, I have extreme amounts of baseball cards. I mean, I have 2 full tubs of maybe a couple thousand cards, and there's just a singular one that is definitely my most valuable and in price-wise. So, it just really stands out, and, it's always on display in my room. You can always see it, so.
Yeah. Can I see it for a second?
Yeah, of course.
Man, this is awesome. He looks so young. He's 37 years old now. And yeah, he did go to the Yankees this year.
Unfortunate.
He's not the only one who's ever been to the Yankees from the Cardinals. But unfortunately, when people go to the Yankees from the Cardinals, they seem to have some killer years.
Yeah.
I think about Bader,
Some
right?
good luck. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here's some Bader. Man, okay. Think the Cardinals are going to sell Arenado?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I definitely do.
Who's going to take him? We're talking money. We're talking some serious money. He's not worth it, but he's vowing to just stick with it this year. Okay. Do you want to be a doctor?
No.
Why not? Well, give me the one reason you don't. Just give me one reason you don't want to be a doctor like your dad.
I don't want to put that much effort into school and medical school and multiple years of my 20s committed to learning how to be a doctor. It just doesn't seem worth it to me.
All right. Okay. Do you you've talked about like owning a coffee shop. Now we went to a coffee shop the other day that you really liked.
Yes.
What did you like about that?
I love the vibes of the coffee shop. The simple menu, right? The specials of the day. The environment, we had a lot of this like wood plating right around the room. Very nice, a lot of plants, a lot of these like vines hanging on. It was just the vibes are great in there. And the coffee is amazing. So
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it was really good. I liked the it's kind of sparse, but yet it felt like it felt new, but it's not new, and it felt
it did feel new, yes.
but also industrial at the same time, right? It was this it had all of its equipment in the back, but also had the beans sitting out, and
yeah, it felt very fresh like that.
yeah. All right, interim thing. You got any questions for me?
I do not.
No questions right now.
No.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm giving you a shot because I really want you to participate here. You're something of a chef. I mean, you're not. You don't. You don't
I'm not.
fancy yourself as that. But
No, I'm not.
No, but you do. You do make things. But you also like to eat, right?
Thanks.
So, it is true that your favorite. If I were to look at what you eat when no one's making it for you and you make it yourself, it's usually going to be like that frozen bibimbap roll from Trader Joe's, or
That's exactly right.
You got a favorite spice?
That's random, but
It is because none of these questions are random except for that.
I love cinnamon. I use it in my coffee all the time. And just a lot of drinks. Tea, it's great in tea, and just amazing in coffee. I use it all the time.
Yeah, cinnamon's great. Okay, let's do a little bit of a speed round here. I'm just gonna throw some out there. Okay, so I want you to kind of get ready. This is not a quiz, but you do have to answer them correctly.
Okay.
And the only correct answer is how you feel about it. Okay. Favorite dinner at home?
Oh my gosh. Chicken and beans.
Favorite dinner out?
Sushi. Anywhere.
Worst memory from London? Worst memory?
Doing nothing.
Where were we doing that?
In the apartment.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, you have to be a participant in a real life version of a PvP video game. Which video game do you choose and why?
Oh my gosh. It's gotta be like Fortnite or something.
You're gonna die in Fortnite,
yeah,
dude.
I know, but I mean, what else am I gonna choose? Where I'm not gonna die. Maybe like Minecraft or something. I don't play Minecraft, but
Man, there's still those sheep you gotta kill to eat or something. It's weird because they didn't include cooking it.
I haven't played since I was in like middle school.
Okay, so Fortnite, and that's just because that's the only one you know?
No, that's because the only one I'm good at.
Fair.
Yeah.
That is fair. Okay, are you a morning person or a night owl?
I'm a morning person. I like my slow mornings, coffee, and a nice warm shower.
Books or movies?
Movies.
Action movies or comedies?
Comedies.
If you had to read a book, fiction or nonfiction?
Fiction.
Okay. Do you have a favorite book you want to tell us about?
So I've been reading the Maze Runner series, and I just got done with the first one. Have not seen the movie yet, but one of the most enjoyable books I've read. But I also enjoyed The Martian. I read that a while back. That used to be my favorite book.
Yeah, that's a great book.
Yes.
Okay, dogs, cats, or hamsters?
None. I'm just kidding. Dogs.
Dogs?
I'm allergic to cats.
Man,
Hamsters are
I am allergic too, but I love cats. All right, favorite ice cream flavor.
Oh, this is controversial, but mint chocolate chip.
That is because it's usually like chocolate or vanilla. I like that. I like that. Okay, you don't do either one of these things, but you got to answer it. Dancing or singing?
Singing.
That's good. I would ask you texting or calling, but I already know your answer to that. And I would also ask you camping or hotel, but I'm pretty sure I know the answer to that one too.
I hate camping.
Yeah. Okay. Beach vacation or city exploration?
Beach.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't like all that walking.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. And let's see. I'm gonna pick one more here. Okay. If it could not be in the last 100 years, but you had to pick any time in a time machine, when would you go to?
Oh my gosh.
But it can't be the last 100 years because it's too easy to go like 3 years ago.
Oh, that's kind of bad, but I don't know, like 1850s or something.
Oh.
Not too far back. But it's not too close to like major wars and stuff.
Yeah, except for the Civil War is around the corner. But okay, and I think I got one more here. Let's see. Okay. So if you had to be outside on the beach, would you rather be in a swimsuit on a hot beach or in a sweater on a cool, drizzly, rocky beach?
Oh, the warm beach. I hate those like cold beaches, man, out here in Washington. Yeah.
I can understand that. That is what separates you and me, my friend. Okay, let's do a few would you rathers. Now, my favorite would you rathers are basically anything bad or a thin smear of poo on a sandwich, piece of bread. But I think we'll do some a little more interesting ones. Okay. Would you rather fly to space and discover a new planet, or go on a deep submarine adventure and discover a new underwater kingdom?
Planet.
Why that?
Oh my gosh, I do not want to go deep in the ocean. just seems scary to me. It's dark,
Okay. If you had no choice, you had to do it, would you be an hour early or an hour late to everything? Everything.
Oh my gosh. Because if I pick an hour early, then I have to go an hour early to school, and I mean that would suck. But hour late is way worse, so I'm gonna have to go with an hour early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you rather eat a cockroach coated in a thin layer of sand, or hug your brother Harrison for 1 hour?
Oh, hug my brother for 1 hour.
Just hug.
Yeah.
Because you love each other. Yes, what you do.
Yeah.
That is touching. I wonder what I would have to take away from this cockroach in order to change it to the cockroach. Get rid of the sand, get rid of the cockroach.
I'm not eating
a
cockroach no matter what.
I hope that's the case. Okay. Would you rather have a minivan or a tow truck to drive to school?
A tow truck.
What?
I hate minivans.
Oh, that's really interesting.
I don't like minivans.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, if you would you rather cook every meal at home, and it can only be food that you cook, nothing prepackaged, for the rest of your life, every single meal, or eat every single meal at Wendy's?
Oh my gosh. Definitely gotta be at home. I couldn't eat Wendy's for the rest of my life. That would suck. Even though it would probably be amazing the first month, but it would end up being terrible.
That's very interesting. I think you're right about that. If you could have for the rest of your life all meals cooked by you, or all meals cooked by your mom.
All meals cooked by my mom.
Now you can't touch the kitchen. You can't go in there at all, and she has to give it to you.
That's
on a
even
plate.
better. I don't want to go in the kitchen.
Well, that tells me a lot about you. You don't want to mess around at all with your food.
No. I want my food, and I want to eat my food.
I like that. All right, mustard or mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise. I don't like either. I mean, I like them, but they're not as good as ketchup. Ketchup is peak.
Okay. So, the other day, Lucy ate a rabbit in the backyard. Would you rather have Lucy sleep in bed with you every single night?
Other option. Other option. Other option.
She has to lick your face once a day.
Lick my face.
Until the day she dies.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she's not sleeping in my bed.
You'd rather get licked by that mouth?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not Elliot or anything. I mean, would you rather walk away with $25,000 or or have $23,000 and give $2,000 to your brother Thomas?
I want that $25K right now.
What if... Well, why do you think I asked that question?
Because you're going to give me $25K right now.
Wrong. Maybe I'm asking you because maybe there is something to be gained from giving a couple $1,000s to your brother. If you could bring anybody back to life, who would it be?
Oh my gosh. Oh. Honestly, I don't know. That's extremely hard, but I think people who died. I can't think of anyone.
You can't think of anybody?
No.
Not even one dead person?
No.
Not even one dead person?
Honestly, maybe Grandma Terry.
Oh.
That's the only family I can think of right now off the top of my head.
Okay, I like that. I mean, Grandma Terry knew you as a baby, but not as a 15-year-old.
Yeah, that is right.
That would be interesting. What is the first thing you'd tell her about if she asked you to tell me about yourself? What would you want her to know?
Honestly, I would just talk to her about my hobbies. Because she wouldn't know me, right? Because I was very young. So, honestly, just talk about my hobbies. Stuff that I love to do now.
What are those hobbies? Tell us about them.
Drumming. Number one, coffee. I love pickleball. I mean, I love video games. I love collecting baseball cards. I love collecting Lego and, you know.
You don't just love video games. You're good at them.
Oh, I'm very good at video games. That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's impressive. Okay. Well, I'm not going to sabotage you at all. I mean, there are some other questions I would love to get to, but I think the last thing that everyone really wants to know about Henry is, where do you think in your life you are working the hardest to become a better person? Where do you think in your life, what are you working on the most?
I have been working the most at drumming because I went to drum for school and I'm starting from the very bottom. I had no experience this past summer and I kind of just went into it and I got some lessons I've been doing at school, but eventually building up to Jazz 1 status and just finding a band and like a quartet and people to play for, getting those gigs and everything.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool stuff, man. I got to tell you, as my first guest, you nailed it. I mean, this has been just good stuff. I really appreciate you being here. You set up the room, you put the microphones out. Who knows how this is all going to turn out, but this has just been good stuff. Yeah. Anything you want to ask me or about, kind of go with where go with that question. Anything else?
Would you rather have Lucy lick your face or have a thin smear of poop on a piece of bread?
Here's the thing. See, I got little tricks, right? So the minute she comes in for that lick, I'm gonna throw a breath mint in there, and I'm gonna be fine.
That will not work.
Well, at least it's not gonna smell bad, and then I'll keep my mouth shut and close my eyes.
No. Your mouth has to be open.
Oh gosh, so it's an open mouth. It's a French kiss with Lucy. This is not good. This is not good. Oh my gosh. All right. Question 2. What else? Anything else you got for me?
No, that's it.
All right, man. Well, listen. Thanks for being here. And it's crazy. We went on for 33 minutes. Good times. All right, buddy. All right. Talk to you later.
All right, thanks.
Bye.